This week we're going to highlight the latest crop condition ratings and crop progress for the U.S. We're also going to turn our attention to short-term weather trends. As we move into September, we're going to start to see some early soybean harvest. We're going to wrap things up with a long-term review of November soybean futures. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the soybean market. We've moved into September now and we're approaching soybean harvest time. Before we talk about that, however, let's take a look at the latest crop condition ratings from the USDA. Now, the USDA told us on Tuesday of this week, we're looking at good to excellent ratings of 65%. Now that's down 2 percentage points from last week. However, it's still well above 53% from last year. We did see some deterioration up in the areas in North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. We saw some deterioration also in Missouri. We did see some modest improvement, however, in the states of Illinois and Minnesota. Let's now take a look at the history of the crop condition index here. Notice that we're looking at a season low now for that 2024 crop condition index. It's deteriorated a bit each of the last 2 weeks, and that's given the market some support, which we'll highlight here in a bit. Let's now take a look at crop progress, specifically looking at soybeans dropping leaves. A crop that's off to a fairly quick start here in terms of maturity. Looking here at September 1st, looking at about 13% of the crop is dropping leaves. Over the next 2 weeks on average, approximately 27% of the beans, additional 27% of the beans will be dropping leaves. So by the middle of September, we'll be looking around 40% of the beans will be dropping leaves and getting ready for harvest. Of course, the weather will be critical in dictating the pace of harvest this year. Let's take a look at the short-term trends. Our slides, as usual, are courtesy of T-Storm Weather. We're starting out here looking at the precip totals for the last 30 days. Now you can see here we've had more moisture up in North Dakota, South Dakota. Parts of Kansas have been wetter than normal throughout that month of August. As we move further east, however, it's been a bit drier, particularly across Iowa. Now looking at southern belt there, southern Illinois, particularly down in the Delta, it's been quite dry. So the market will be watching the soybean yields closely in next week's crop report. Let's take a look at the short-term forecast. Now we're looking here at a big change in the pattern here starting around Thursday of this week. Much cooler weather all across that light blue area, much cooler than normal. It looks like it's going to stick around for about 3 days or through the weekend. As we move forward, though, we're seeing a pattern change again all across that orange area, warm to very warm, maybe for up to about a week. So we're looking at a pattern change starting there. And now we look at precip totals here over the next 10 to 14 days. Not much on that map. Looks like it's going to be fairly dry over the next couple weeks. Let's quantify precip totals now over the next 2 weeks. Now we're looking here at all those areas in red or dark red are very dry or intensely dry. So maybe some of these late planted beans won't get that last drink of water, if you will, as we move into early September, some of those double crop beans, whereas some of the early planted beans will be in good shape in terms of early harvest. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in November soybean futures. I mentioned earlier with this drop in crop condition ratings, we've seen a rebound in November futures. It's trading near 10.15 a bushel as we tape here on Tuesday. Notice between the 1st of September and that crop insurance period of October, historically there's still room for volatility, both to the upside and to the downside. That's why we strongly encourage you to continue to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to manage price movement. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an upload. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.